Oh, hey there,
And
guys.
we're back with some more Factorio.
Indeedy.
Uh, I think you
Yeah, we,
guys remember us telling you last time that we had some off-camera work to do in regards to solar and stuff.
yeah, we
Rest
did a little bit of
assured,
off cam.
we did a little bit of that.
A little. No, not
A
that
lot.
much.
Oh, actually, I think we're missing
Yeah,
poles in the top row.
we are.
Yeah.
I was crafting them up, but then we logged off.
Oh, okay. So yeah, since taking care of that, and I've been working on a lot of these as well. These basic accumulators. So if we look at our electric system, we have 1.8 gigajoules of capacity for nighttime, and we're producing. Well, we're capable of producing. What is this? They each produce, I think, 200 or 300 kilowatts at max. So a lot more than like 10 megajoules or megawatts per second.
Are you gonna come in and show them that we now know how to work
Oh
trains?
yeah, we experimented a tiny bit. Like we literally just set up a small track to try to run a train on, and so Sin set up a little thing where it's scheduled so that every 30 seconds, I think.
No, 5.
Oh, he changed it.
This will
It
go
was
around.
30. He made it so that now every 5 seconds it leaves station and goes for this other one over here. So yeah, now we
It,
have the ability to, well, we have the somewhat knowledge required in order to get a train loaded up and all that. Oh, I made it. Yeah. Um Also, look at our map. Look at the pollution.
yeah,
It's like
it was
near
so
zero.
little.
Then again, we aren't
Because we left it
running.
on for like a whole night,
Yeah,
too.
we aren't running our assembly machines too hard. And oh yeah, this also changed while we were. I
Oh.
don't remember.
Oh, you finished those up?
Yep.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Right before we got off. Short. Well, that was a couple hours after the end of the episode. Actually, we managed to set up all of these as electric furnaces and give them 2 efficiency upgrades each. So now instead of producing, I think it's zero point 0.8 pollution, they only produce 0.36, and they use much less energy. Instead of, I think it was like 200 kilowatts, it's now 72. So much better there. They also crank out literally more than we can produce. So I made a second line that only extends about half the length, where
We do have
they
a
offload.
we have a ton of blue science packs that we crafted up off camera
But
too.
yeah, I literally left my game on overnight. I also killed some enemy hives and got some purple science packs. Not too many, but just like some of those small
So
hives. Oh, Sin, I want you to take a
I
look
feel
at
like
the map because I did a little bit of carting around in our car as well while we were gone. Look in
yeah,
the
I see
top
it.
left.
Top left. That big thing of copper?
No, not of resources, of
Oh,
enemies.
that
That
yeah,
huge hive. That
it's a
is,
really big one.
yeah, right here is like massive hive status. There are some smaller, but still pretty massive hives. But yeah, that is by far the largest one.
Okay, yeah, before I can drop all this stuff off, I need to get all the stuff back in me.
Ooh, sounds nice. So yeah, we did many things off camera, but none that are like easy or, fast. They were all literally like hours of work.
Yes.
Hours upon hours.
Oh, apparently I have 47 X's.
Say what?
Now that I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Literally.
Oh yeah, and we have.
Literally, Paul.
I had to use a ton of batteries for other things. Just a second. Why aren't we producing more batteries? What is this guy short on? Oh, why are there? What? What are these doing here?
It's because you're stopping the crafting of multiple things. You remember that?
I don't remember stopping any crafting, especially not
No,
for this.
you placed some stuff on the belts by accident when you were
Oh
stopping the
yeah, but
crafting
I don't
process.
think I dropped any. What were those? They were like inserters. I think fast inserters and long-handed.
I don't
Or
know
just
then.
some randomly sitting there stopping production on batteries. Oh well. Now they're gone. But yeah, you need a lot of those for making basically solar panels, accumulators, and I think the electric furnaces as well.
Yeah, so our combined main goal today is to get blue science packs running.
Yep, we want them automated.
Yes. And we also, right now, should take our blue science packs and just set them on a belt right now.
Yeah, get them running so that we can do some research in the meantime. But yeah, we're going to need to automate these things if we intend to, you know, do much of anything. Those are the right way. They don't have to be facing the same direction.
Now that you're close.
Oh, yes. Okay, I see. I'll start trying to put down some inserters on them.
Yeah, fast ones would be preferable.
Yeah. Trying to set them in the same position as their buddies on the opposite side. I like that. So yeah, I don't have nearly enough fast inserters.
Excuse me.
I'll make 24 more. Zin has also taught me about a great thing that I like to call shift clicking for building. Whereas before, I was always right clicking or left clicking. For example, when I was making, I don't know, like 1100 or 1400 blue science packs, I was right clicking them, and so I did not know that they would just sort of.
All these blue science packs.
They would just sort of, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So
power armor
be
and
much
then
easier
power armor
to do it
too.
this way.
We should do
Say what?
power armor and then power armor 2.
Jeez. We should probably get
That's what we should
substations
do.
at some point.
Yeah, but I'm saying those are like the most overpowered things I can come up with right now.
Do you have any medium electric poles?
Yes, I have 16.
Okay, yeah, set
That's
them
what I crafted
down
up.
on this side. Every other lab.
And so they're matched with the other side.
Like this one right here, we want to move to here-ish. It doesn't really matter as long as it's on every other lab and they connect.
As long as it connects to every 3 labs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should work.
Okay.
Yep. Alright.
Got full electric coverage. Yeah, that'll
First, you
work.
placed them the wrong way around.
What do you mean?
Inserters. You placed the inserters backwards.
I don't believe I did. Oh, yeah, maybe I did.
Maybe.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, the line was probably towards the lab. Can't blame me for that. You can, though.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this?
That is a good
To
question.
Blue science bags.
Very complicated.
We need advanced circuits, batteries
and smart
inserters
inserters, and steel.
with steel.
We can obviously just pull the steel over since we make more than we need. Batteries, we're probably going to want to just expand our battery production, like make a second lab or a chemical reactor over next to where the current one is, because it's just a matter of placing another one down and just making the line extend to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And then it'll double our production for that. What else? The advanced
and
circuits.
we do have oil up here.
Red advanced circuits
just use
require
that.
plastic and green electronic circuits, so we're probably going to want to set up a new green electronic circuit production and bring plastic over from our plastic production. Copper cable shouldn't be hard. Make another assembler for that. Then we need smart inserters, which
My train is still running.
will require more electronic circuits, iron plates, inserters, which require more electronic circuits, iron gear wheels, and iron plates. And steel, like I said, we can just pull over. So, the hardest part of this is probably going to be the smart inserters. The second hardest is going to be our advanced circuits. Batteries, we're just going to expand slightly and pull over.
Indeed.
Yeah, so
I think I'll immediately start working on getting the smart inserters going, because that's going to be some of the hardest parts of this whole thing.
okay.
Now, remember this. We can, if we want, make logistic robots and construction robots. for the
That's
future of
yeah,
development.
that's possible. We have them researched to my knowledge.
Yes, we do.
By the way, I got all the
Construction
inserters put up,
robots are
so now they're
overpowered.
they're working at full power. The labs.
Oh my gosh. All those blues.
All right, so I'm thinking we're going to have to put the blue production on the right side, also since the conveyor belt's there. But besides that, like just the fact that we don't have much space to the left of the conveyors. We have some vertically, but that's maybe a little. No, that's actually a lot of space. We could probably do it to the left and bring them around to the right since they go down. What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Like where I'm at right now, up here, between the electric furnace area and the labs at the moment. Up here in this area, you could probably do the majority of the work on it instead of having
Yeah,
to
I
bring
was
it to the other
gonna.
side of the labs.
Yeah, you see this like little right side right here that you use long inserters for?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna just sort of branch off like right here ish.
Oh yeah, you could
Cause we
probably
already
use
make
that for
enough.
the iron that we need for like the inserters and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just branch off of there. Just basically reverse that line.
There you go. All right, so
And or just use a splitter.
let me pull up. I think I want to pull up a notepad or something.
Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
actually, hold on.
I totally forgot about Chris that we can start using?
Hmm.
The fast transport belts.
Oh, yes, we could
We
use some
could.
faster ones. That'll definitely be more useful in the case of the batteries and plastic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. Nah, I'll avoid leaving. I'll just pull up a notepad and write down some ratios.
Oh, power armor finished.
Okay, so let me see. So we're going to need a battery for the advanced circuit. We're going to need 2 electronic circuits for that. 2E. We're going to need 2 plastic. 2 plastic. 5 copper plates. 5 copper plates. We'll call it copper cable. For our smart inserters, we're going to need 4 more electronic circuits, so that takes it up to 6E. We're going to need a fast inserter, which requires 2 more, and then that requires 1, so 3 more, so 9 electronic circuits. We're going to need 2 iron plates, 4 iron plates. Actually, well, but we're looking at raw stuff here. So 2 iron plates, 1 iron plate, so 3.
Chris is going really in depth.
I'm
With this
trying.
one.
I'm trying to get some good ratios going so that we produce and ideally overproduce the components. Like you get slightly more components coming in than you get output. That way you don't have it running it under 100% efficiency.
Okay.
So, I guess you could look.
Well, then make sure you also send me that notepad when you're done.
I'm not really doing much here. It's mostly in my
No.
head. I'm essentially just writing down numbers and letters to correspond
Algebra.
to things. Basically. Okay, so
My friends would have smacked me.
if this takes, how much does an iron gear wheel take to make? That's in here. Iron gear wheel takes 2 iron plates per. How much?
Okay.
Make me 1.
Good idea how to set
Okay,
this
2
up.
for 1 gear. So if we need, where's that extra? Oh, from the, gotcha. So we're going to need 12 iron plates come in. We're going to need a total of 14 iron, 15, so 16 copper, 1 steel, 2 plastic, and a battery. So I'll just sort of lead the long lines of copper and iron into into our production over here, we're going to need how many steps along the way? For red circuits, we're going to need copper cables are going to be 1. So 1, then 2 for the circuit, and then 3 for the final product. And we're probably going to double up on copper cables. So 2 copper cable, that's 4 assembly machines for that.
For assembly machines for
the red circuits. For the smart inserters, it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. But we could sort of bundle that in. We'll still add on 5, 6, 7. We'll call it 8, 9 because we need more copper for more electronic circuits. So we'll tack on an extra 9, so that's 13 assembly machines. Then we'll need steel and batteries are coming in regularly. So we're going to need another chemical reactor for that. And last but not least, we're going to need 1 for the actual science pack itself. Probably make 2 or 3 actually, since they take 12 seconds to make. So let's call it 15 assembly machines.
In total?
Yeah, that should be somewhere in the neighborhood of what we need.
Yeah, this is sort of how I'm thinking about setting it up. Straight diagonal. Like this. So like iron would come on to this line. This would be iron and the copper cables for the electronic circuits.
Okay.
And you see this will go down one line and it would just
come up
like
and
turn like
do that. Yeah, and it would come down the next line.
Then it sort of goes into a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way down here.
Understood. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so these.
So do you have like
3.
a text document with how much we need, how many assembling machines we need for each thing?
We're going to need. Oh, for each thing. We're going to need about 4 for advanced circuits, I think. And then about 9.
Okay.
About 9 for the smart inserters. This is rough estimations, though. Don't count me as a mathematician. I'm not doing actual, like, I'm not figuring out exactly the ratios based on how long it takes to produce each one and all that fun stuff. By the way, hold on quickly. You want to research logistics 3 so we can get the assembling machines 3? Or assembly machine 3s?
What do they take?
4 speed modules and 2 assembly machine 2s.
Jeez, that's a little expensive.
Yeah, but they do produce at greater than 1 crafting speed, whereas these currently run at 0.75, so 75% of the speed of which you could craft it.
I think
for now we'll leave it.
Military 3 first.
Okay, we'll leave it as is.
Because that's a combat shotgun. So let's just research Military 3 and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking these are going to be for making. We might need like 1 or 2 more. How much copper cable? We probably want to have like 6 copper cable, 4 electronic circuit makers, then one inserter maker, 1 fast inserter maker, 1 smart inserter maker, and the 1 advanced circuit maker is what I'm thinking.
You gotta remember about the crafting times too, though, Chris.
You want me to go ahead and try to factor that in? So how that works?
Well, you gotta remember, like, just 1 inserter takes 0.5 seconds to craft, but then it also there's gonna be a backup of supply very fast.
Yeah.
With how we're laying things out.
Yeah, you want it to ideally be just about the same intake as outtake, slightly more intake, obviously. But I'm thinking we can probably make it so that it's we want it to definitely be more intake, but if we can get it down to a science where it's like just barely more, then that would be even better. Yes. I agree.
Okay.
So I'll look about doing that sort of thing. So I'll actually, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to do some serious stuff. I'm going to grab my
Okay,
tablet.
can you move real quick?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
thank you.
I'll be right back. Like, actually back in a second.
Okay. So those three go there. That will export to there. Iron will come in from there. This will be electronic circuit greens. Oops. Don't tell Chris that I heard something precious to us.
Sweet, it's somewhat charged. Even though I left it alone for like several, probably weeks. It's probably been like
So that
2,
will
3
bring
weeks.
it all out of there. So green circuits will come out of there, go back down on this line.
Okay, so pull up a good old note thing here. Using my drawing tablet, I want to try to lay this out here. Just start with the ratios. So we are going to need for this. I'm going to need one circuit, one advanced circuit, one smart inserter.
Ooh.
So that's going to take.
Okay, so I'm gonna research this. It's 200 blue science packs. I'm just letting you know this now. But allows a portable fusion reactor. Which
Oh yeah,
would,
that
like,
for the power suits.
yes, because I am not generating nearly enough power.
Yeah. So 2 green squares. You guys obviously can't see this. I'm sorry. If I had an HDMI cable to mini HDMI, I would try to get this to you, but so electronic circuits for
I will go across like that.
one
And that
red
needs to be
square,
making
one red
inserters.
circuit.
Then also, ooh,
And then we need one green square for a regular inserter. So orange guy. That's an inserter. Okay. And then one of them
one of those.
gives one
Okay.
of those.
I think I'm gonna already split the iron off
And then one of those.
from the main line.
Oh, I got that wrong. Takes.
Okay, then I'm gonna bring it out a few here. Want this to go into a assembling machine like that. Oh, someone's at my door. Hello.
2 more electronic circuits.
Someone
Goes
else should
to
have that.
a blue inserter. And then it takes an additional 4
Iron gear
circuits
wheels going.
to create
That.
a smart inserter. So let's work this out. That's going to take us 9. So I was roughly right with my previous estimate of 9 electronic circuits for this entire process. So 9 electronic circuits.
So that will do that. That should export to here.
Which will each take half a second to make. But we have to factor in the time it takes to make the copper cables. So it's 1.5, so we would need. Is there a tutorial on Factorio? This isn't, we're trying to do some math. Yeah. Essentially. We're trying to set this up as, we're trying to set this up as efficiently as possible so that you do have slightly more intake than output so that you're never running below 100%. But that you're also not, like, completely inefficient and, like, use, not enough, like, you don't make things quick enough to supply the end machines to work as efficiently as possible. It's weird. You wouldn't see a regular Factorio player doing this, I'm guessing. They would probably just
Probably
sort of
not.
eyeball it.
I know Zisto does it.
Oh, really?
He does it like all out. You should see his first Let's Play on this.
Hmm.
It's nuts.
So we need to double production on that, since this is in a ratio of 1.5 copper plates per electronic circuit. So double that. We're going to need 18 of those, 18 electronic circuits. And then for that, we're going to need... So double that. We're going to need 2 iron plates. 2 iron. And 3... Yeah, 3 copper.
Combat
And
robot
3
damage.
copper. Let's see. Copper goes into... 1 copper plate yields 2 cables. So we're going to need... Nice. So we're going to need 3 assembly machines for copper per electronic circuit. Sorry. You're going to need 3 copper for 2 electronic circuits. And we have 9, so we're going to need 3 times 9/2, I guess, which is 27/2, which is about 13.5. So we're going to need 14 assembly machines on copper.
Ooh, there we go. I want to research that.
14 copper assembly machines for cables.
Jeez, Chris.
Well, if we're going for efficiency here, we could do... Yeah, we want to ideally supply the end machines as best as possible. So, quickly, 0.5. I'm doing time now for how long it would take to make these 9 circuits. Or I guess I'm only making really 1. So 0.5 seconds times 0.75, since that's the efficient, or like how quickly these assembly machine 2s work at. See, crafting speed 0.75. So 3/4 of 0.25 is, and I'll just write this as fractions. So 1/2 times 3/4 is 3/8, which is 4 point, no, it's 0.4, no, 0.3, I'm great at math. Let me just do this on the calculator.
I'm great at math, he says.
What's 0.125 times 3? 0.375, there you go, my answer. So that's how long it's going to take.
Chris, to be fair, 90% of humans can't do what you're doing right now.
Actually, I did that wrong. I believe I just calculated as if it were doing 125% crafting speed, I think. Because it would ordinarily take so it would ordinarily take 0.5, so I'd do it by multiplied by the reciprocal or divide by 3/4. So 1/2 times 4/3, which is 4/6, which is...
Chris, stop boring your people at home.
You know it.
The people who actually
Calculator.
Math.
4/6 is 2/3. I'm smart. 2/3 of a second, so 0.6 repeating. So that's how long each of these half-second steps, which are most of these steps, will take. There is an 8-second step that will now take 8 times 4/3. Will now take 32/3. 32 can't be divided by 3. Let me work that out in a calculator yet again. 32 divided by 3. 10 and 2/3. The 10.6 repeating seconds for that last step, meaning that for the red circuits, we're going to want to ideally make them come in, we're going to have enough assembly machines to match that rate of production of 2/3 of a second. So, how many circuits would we make in 10.66 seconds? Calculator, 10.66.
Over 9,000.
So, 10.66 divided by 0.66 is about 16. So we want to produce, or we want to have 16 assembly. Oh, but that would be for one. No, that's the ratio of electronic circuits. No, because you take two electronic circuits. So we're actually taking. No, but I already factored that in. So it is about 16 assembly machines to make red advanced circuits.
So these will be making inserters.
16.
This is the inserter line. Oopsies. Inserter line.
Red circuit.
Okay. I do not want these both coming onto both sides. I just want them coming down.
I'm not sure I should be doing the math the way I am, because I'm getting like, if I were to do this 100% efficiently, where it's like every single one of these electronic circuits that we need for one of the next step sort of thing were to be created, it would take several. Like, it would take 18 for the electronic circuits, the green ones. It would take 14 for making copper cables for them. And then you'd need 16 for making the red circuits from them. As well as some additional copper cable ones for this. So, I'm thinking we sort of eyeball it after doing this math.
Yeah, okay. So this is what I've been doing. We're going to need some short and long-handed inserters here.
Okay.
Down over here to here, we are making a little bit of iron gear wheels. I'm going to set one more up because...
I think we only need 2 for iron gear wheels. They're only used for regular inserters. Oh, no, for red... Or, for... No, they're only used for the basic inserter. I think we only need 2 in that.
Well, too bad.
We're making 2 sin.
We're making
we
like
only need...
a few thousand iron per second, Chris.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean we need to use it on a third thing for copper gear wheels.
Okay, so, yeah, that going around up here, this will grab that along with the iron gear wheels, and that will make the inserters. Yeah!
Let's go ahead and get this.
Okay. So next step is fast inserters, right?
Here, I'll go ahead and set these recipes. Oh, you already set them. Oh, I haven't hit Alt. That's why. Yes, okay. So you've already got... We're going to want many more copper cables than we have circuits, I'm thinking. Because it's 1.5 recipes of copper copper cables per electronic circuit. So it should be like 6 and 4.
Like craft up like 20 or 30 assembly machines, twos.
I'm
just so
going to need a lot more copper.
Yeah. I've found out that problem already.
Okay.
So that should split off sometime.
And now I need actually more iron.
I think like here-ish.
And make
Go
more.
through a underground tunnel right there. And another underground tunnel right here.
So it's a 3-to-2 ratio of copper cable to circuits, and it's like 9 circuits to every set of everything, basically. So 4 inserters is more than enough. Like, we should probably tone that down to 2 regular inserters, 1 fast inserter, 1 smart inserter.
Just one inserter?
Or 2 inserters, 2 smart, or 2 fast and then 2 smart.
Yeah, I was about to say 2, 2, 2.
Okay, we can do 2, 2, 2.
That's actually my family's lucky number. Okay. So that will go across like that. We're going to need...
You could probably just have it go
this will actually
from
work,
that.
I think. Right? That'll come over there.
I don't need to know where it goes. I just need to know that it does.
Yeah, that'll appear on the left side over here. So that should work. Right? Yeah, that will work. Good. So now it should be easy enough just to get iron and what do we need? Inserters. So inserters will be put on there. We just have a splitter with iron right here. And that should be that part
Okay.
done for to get the fast inserters.
So these will put on the far side. A regular inserter can just take the ingredients. So for a smart or a fast inserter, it's going to need 2 electronic circuits from our production there, as well as 2 iron plates. So it's going to need near and far, as you already predicted. It looks like.
So I am gonna go like that because
inserters will come out there. It can grab the iron with the long-handed inserters, and then we just need to bring circuits onto this line.
Okay, excuse me.
Oh, yep.
So there and there.
I'll go ahead and put some more of these copper cable productions up.
That and
so if we got 6 of those, we should need 9 of these. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Inserters done and dandy. Now we need to make smart inserters out of those. So we're gonna need quite a few more assembling machine tools for whatchamacalls it? Electronic circuits.
We're going to need, you're saying more electronic circuit makers?
Yes, because it takes 4 electronic circuits to make 1 smart inserter.
Ooh.
And then I've already split it once.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and make this up to 9, which is what I determined to be the optimal number. That'll make 1 full set of everything, including the red circuits. So I'll just add 3 onto the end here. And then we need... So that's 9. I need... not 12. Oh, it doesn't come out to an even number. I'm going to have 14, it looks like, because it would be 13 and a half, I think, is what I would need. Yeah, it would be 13 and a half, so I need 14 copper cable makers, but I'm getting on those. Should have the assembly machine 2s crafted up here in just a second.
So every 4? I want to split it? Would you say? No, I'm going to...
14. I think that should be right.
Split it.
So 5, 10, 14.
Okay, I'm not even gonna split this right here.
Oh geez, what have you done?
I was moving right at the same time. So I'm just gonna straight up drag this over here. Because there's quite enough to get through all of this. We just need like 4 or so to get into this little area right here and down around.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
Should we not split it from 4 then?
I mean, we can.
Oh, I placed that wrong. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so
that's
this
fast
will
inserters.
export onto that.
And smarts just need the fast and the circuits. So.
Yes.
These circuits will come out, they'll go up, they'll come out. Sweet, so the circuits will automatically be on the correct side. Oh, what have you done to this poor thing?
Oh, I shot it and then I picked it up thinking it would be repaired, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it don't do.
Can you fix that for me?
Yeah, I'll go. I think I made some repair kits. Oh yeah, I have them on me actually. I made repair kits last time because I accidentally damaged the car a little while I was driving around discovering things.
There we go. Smart inserter. Nope.
Yosin, get in logistics 3. Get those super fast cables or conveyors.
Okay. I'll just craft a few more.
Correct rifle.
Fast inserters.
This is definitely a fun game. Definitely very complicated.
But it's worth it when you finish something. That oiling process down there.
The oil process looked quite nice.
Now this looks pretty good up here too. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you're setting this up much more,
Efficiently.
yeah, as compared to the mess we have for greens.
Yeah, it's because after I don't play it for a while, I just don't care
Although
how
the
everything
greens are
looks.
like literally the most space efficient, I have a feeling. It's very
Yeah,
fluid the way it's laid out.
yeah. Okay. So that goes over there like that. Then this will be exported onto it like this. Now,
Now we need reds, which will probably be produced like up here or something. I don't know.
yeah. Totally forgot about the
No,
reds.
that's fine. You technically didn't like it. It's not a big deal. Uh,
Yeah, I guess I just made one big line.
yeah. The reds just need the circuits, some of the copper cables we're producing, and some plastic. So basically, we already have everything set up for it. It's just a matter of getting the resources to it. So we're going to need two of
Yeah.
the circuit makers
So
to
I'm gonna
be
put a
devoted to it.
splitter on the copper line, like high
Don't
up,
put a splitter. We'll just do sort of what you did with
separate.
the copper or the circuit thing here, where you
So
made it
like
go
that.
off to a sort
Just
of
take
separate line.
3 of these or 2.
We're going to need 2 circuits, which is going to require 4 copper cables, 10 copper cables, which is 5 machines.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just
Yeah, so those will
not
all be
all
devoted to
go.
making electronic circuits for the reds. We have all the circuit machines down here. We just need to determine where we need to split them off. I think it's like 3 to make these, or no, 2. 2. I said so. We need to make 2 of these go so that they export over to the reds. So what I'm thinking is we rotate this guy like so. And it's actually, this guy just needs to disconnect from there. So that'll take 2 machines, and then we run these exports underground, like so. Like so. And run them over to, I'll run them reds. And another underground right there. Like right there.
What is that?
That's taking 2 of the copper production, or circuit productions over.
Ooh, okay.
These, what are these 3 for? Let me think. I'm guessing those are for the inserters, right? How many do these guys need?
Hold on
1 and
here.
then 2 for the fast inserter. So one of these guys will just go straight to the line that the first set of assembly
Let's
machines here go
make it
to,
there.
and then 2 of them will come over here.
And then we just also need to bring some plastic up here.
Mm-hmm.
Which shouldn't be that hard. We have a lot of plastic down there.
Now that I'm looking at it, we could probably just take off the second assembly machines for inserters and all that, because, or yeah, the inserters, because realistically, we're not going to be able to keep up with production. We only have the circuit set up for 1 line of them. We could expand it just by adding 5 more, I think that is. Yeah, 5 more assembly machines, but we would need to fit them in somewhere, so. Yeah. Rumble
My brain is
grumble.
starting to hurt.
Yeah, like come down here and you'll maybe understand it a little bit better from where I'm standing.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Alright, what?
Basically, each regular inserter takes 1 circuit and a fast inserter takes 2, which is what these 3 machines down here are devoted to. But since we have 2 inserters and 2 fast inserters made, we would need another 3 for those, and then another, I think you have 4 up there getting devoted down here to the smart inserters. So we would need to double that if we wanted to make 2 inserter lines. We could just remove one of them and obviously have it, sort of set for us, but that's up to you.
So we just remove one of
Each,
these assemblies?
yeah, one of each of these.
Including the smart inserters?
Yeah, because it's only 1 per for each of these.
I mean, we can always just add it back in if so.
Okay.
So go ahead and trim that all down.
Yeah. And so that would mean we could probably just do it like so. Shorten this a bit. That's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much all the trimming. What's that bringing over from? Oh, copper cables. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some.
Wait a second.
Whatchamacallits.
Oh yeah, this does require 4. Wait a second. We only need the copper cables to come off for these 2, so 4 would only require 2 of these. So I will automatically like take care of that for you. You don't need to worry about it. I'll just sort of do it in this way.
Okay.
And like right there, I think.
So that will put electronic circuits, and then on that line, all we need is plastic now. It's the wrong way.
So 2 of those get diverted off.
Like that.
These 3 circuits. Long-handed inserter grabs a circuit. Probably just want it to go like so. Just so that the long-handed inserter can grab it. And then have these 2 round about here. And come over here to, I guess, sort of meet up right here. Yeah?
Okay, we're gonna need that plastic line running up here soon.
Oh, you already sort of took care of that. Let's see.
What?
Nothing.
What'd I take care of?
The, oh, why'd you have the splitter here? Splitter doesn't need
Chris,
to be there.
what the heck? Yeah,
Splitter don't need there.
Chris, you broke it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, thank you. Didn't see it was running directly into it. Alright, so that should work, in theory. And then we just need to set up the assembly machines for this guy. So reds, we probably want to... We might want to double up on them. They only take 2 more circuit machines, and they take 8 seconds to make, which is why I'm saying this. They take 8, well now, like... I think it was close to 12 seconds or something to make. 8 divided by 3, 32 thirds. So yeah, about just over 10 seconds it was to make a red circuit. So I think we ought to double that and then therefore make 2 more circuit makers on the top or something.
Okay, so... Ooh, it's a voice crack. So... I'm gonna... put... Okay, so I'm gonna start with those 2 reds. Immediately.
Make underground.
So I think it should go like that.
Need more iron.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right.
Okay, so make set a U. That should be good. Where are you not done? Yeah, okay.
So that will go in there like that. That will go in there like that. Also gonna have that plastic coming up here, which I think I should start getting up here.
Let me make sure that goes the way it should. So they come out on the
It's
far
gonna be
side, come to
chaotic
the
to
close
get
side.
that up here. So I'm gonna try to get that up here right now.
Get what up here?
The plastic.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna use up the rest of my regular transport belts before I start using other ones.
Oh, lab efficiency. Probably get that. Okay. So that's for 2 reds. And these are going to both need long-handed inserters, I'm assuming. So we also need long-handed inserters for that. That doesn't need one. So one, and then the 2 for that, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's probably about right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already had a bunch on me. Never mind. Oh well.
So let's see here. I need to go like cut off right here. Just go straight up like a shotgun. Shotgun.
Jeez.
But mommy, I want the shotgun.
Okay. So we got 2 copper cable things producing 4 copper cables. Comes up, gets put on this line. That satisfies 4 copper cables for 1 red electronic circuit, correct? Yes, 4 copper cables. Then we have 2 of our electronic circuits, now 4 of them, but previously 2, that come up, get taken across, they get put in. So that's 2 electronic circuits, 2 more electronic circuits. I need to put 2 more of these, I just realized, because we're making 2 electronic or 2 red circuits, and run them down as well. Okay, so that's the copper cable we need. Lastly, we have copper coming up, or plastic coming up, and that satisfies reds. Now, as for the inserters.
I got the plastic line.
Oh, you did? Yep.
Dang.
There it is.
Damn, Daniel, look at that plastic line.
So nice.
Mm.
Yosin, what's the point
It's
of
about to come
having
up, so.
red things here if you don't have a red guy there? It'll only move as fast as the slowest chain links in. Haven't you learned this?
Because I was too lazy to make those.
There you go.
I didn't have enough iron.
Yeah, speaking of which, I should probably replace these. Because I made the rest of the line red, but not the conveyors leading up to it. And there.
My sister has been annoying me so much recently.
How do you make power? We are making power through pure solar panels. We were making it with steam engines before, because that's how you make it in the beginning before you get solar panels. But given how many resources we had and all that fun stuff, we were able to make a tremendous amount of solar panels. So many that we are able to satisfy 19 megawatts of consumption. Speaking of which, why are we consuming that much? To recharge our batteries, right? So yeah, if you look over like a 1 hour period, these are nighttime periods where it's using all the backup battery from the basic accumulators in order to power everything during the night.
How much do we have left of the blues right now? Okay, I think we have enough. I'm gonna do. Oh wait, can we do lab efficiency 4? I think we have a total of about 500.
We'll check first.
Okay. 200, 200, 200. Yes, we do.
Sweet.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, boy.
The funny part is it makes researching like this even faster.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, this doesn't need to be on any particular side. I can export right there, because it's just going to be shoved to this side anyway, this far side.
So we're now almost finished, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just need to craft them into the blue science packs. Oh, I forgot to bring the batteries up.
Oh, yeah, battery line.
Yeah, I'll bring the batteries up on that same line.
I'll make a assembling machine for the final product, the blues.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably put it like right there. Then we run export. Oh, get that one more. We run export from these guys. Yeah, I'll just run these in yellows because I don't have many reds. Okay, so those run there. These run here. They both run together into a beautiful baby.
It's so hard to find stuff now in our crafting
creation.
menus.
We have not gone to space yet. I didn't know there was such a thing in this game at the moment.
There
Rifle
isn't
ball.
such a thing as that game in this so far. At least I don't think so.
Hmm.
I mean, you can call to get yourself out of the situation you're in. Other than that, I don't
Is that to
believe
sort of
so.
like end it?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's to complete the game.
understood. Actually going to do this so we can run batteries on a far line. So those will export to the far side. These will come in on the near side. And then plastic. That's not for these though. We need batteries for these, which will come in
Batteries
there.
are coming up.
Are we going to run fast lines on those? Or
There's already fast lines being run all the way up from the side.
are you running it on the same line as plastic?
Yes.
Okay, how are we going to divvy it up? Splitter?
It's coming up on the same side. It's like coming on this side.
Yeah, I know, but we need it to get to the lab, obviously.
Oh, yeah, well then, easy, split it.
Okay, so splitters do work symmetrically, like the right side will stay on one of the lanes and the left side will go to another lane.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, otherwise it'll get like mixed in. You'll get plastic bars jamming up this and batteries jamming up this.
Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and stop it before the jamming already starts. Which it's about to.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and hold F. Oh, I'm not quite close enough.
You don't need to pick up the batteries right now.
Fine.
I'll figure it out a way real quick. Oh. No, that's not 100% gonna work. See, I don't want to run two different lines.
Yeah, it would be
it's
super inefficient. We can test if splitters work that way.
They don't.
You know?
They
Okay.
split all of them. I'm like 99% sure, so we'll try it real quick. I'm crafting up one right now.
I have a yellow splitter. We'll just like set up a line parallel to this. Oh no, it sends down both. Okay.
Yeah, see.
So we're either going to have to run a second line for that, or we're going to have to find a way to make the lab run so that it can pick up from this. Which actually...
just long-handed inserters, right?
Yeah, it might not actually be that hard. I can put like the output right here. Or like the lab maker guy right here. And then you just run it, the output out and obviously up. So that you have the... Well, I would need to space it out real quick, but... so you'd have your things come in there, an inserter in between, and that. So that would be where the lab would sit. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. But we need steel.
Yes, we could also run that up on this line, which would be from the output of the smart inserters. We just need to make sure that it's sighted. So just run these guys underground. Run these guys.
You need a total of 4 ingredients to make the Science Pack 3s, though.
Yep. Circuits.
Oh, wait. Okay. I sort of see what you're saying here.
Yeah, we'll bundle it so that all 4 sides of 2 of these will be together.
So will we have the steel running on this side and then just the output like right here?
I guess, yeah.
And then just can go up from there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we would have a input, and then an output.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So I'll go ahead and run the steel.
How long do these take to make? Yeah, we might want to set up a second assembly machine for the same thing. I don't know.
Can we fit it right there?
Right there, we could just use underground ones to add some space to our thing. Yes. I'm going to need to craft up some more red guys, which will take more iron, but it's not like we have a shortage at the moment.
Or about to, though.
Oh. Can't tell if it's like... Here, I'll put my mouse cursor where this is going. Where's this funneling out to? This is going to create gear wheels for these guys. Okay. But we're taking from the other iron line, which is currently stacking onto that. Maybe add a couple more iron furnaces or something. I don't know. Because it seems like they're all running at the moment. Predicament. These guys don't seem like they're outputting.
Probably because they're not.
Yeah, these guys aren't outputting. But this guy's on, so if this guy turns on at any point, then we know we're going to have... Oh, see you later, rifle. But, oh, well, this guy just turned on. I was about to say, if he turns on, we know we're producing less than we're consuming at the moment, and that's before we're doing the,
Okay, I'm cutting off the copper line real quick. And I'll realign it real quick.
Alright. Oh, geez, I just realized made one super long episode of an hour.
Oh.
Yee.
Well, you lose track in this game.
You certainly do, doing all that math and trying to get things sorted, but I guess we shall end it here, guys. So, thank you for watching, but until next time, bye there.